see it up close for 82 games plus playoffs and all that, but knew he had that capability to dominate certain areas of the floor, whether it was from a scoring standpoint or a playmaking standpoint. He's got a real good connection with some of the guys with the units that he usually plays with mostly Ian. They find ways to just always be in sync. He's got a great ability to pick defenses apart with his shooting, being a shooting threat, especially when they're short perimeter and then find the cutters.
What will be the factor that we create in the offense?
Say it again?
What will be the factor that will create more aggressiveness in the offense? How can you guys improve the offense for game two?
This is energy. For us, we have to just continue to do what we do well, and that's help each other out, talk, communicate, and fly around the court. They're a team that passes the ball a lot from side to side and tries to make you make decisions on defense. And if we can handle those moments where we need to switch, or we need to trap, or we need to rotate, and just do it with energy and focus, we should be in good shape.
That defensive mind comes in. What do you think makes them special? Obviously, you're out watching them when they're playing. What makes them effective?
They understand what their identity is as a unit. You have Andre, Draymond, D. West, Clay, Ian. Ian's obviously a great defender, but the other four guys, that's what they're known for, is having an impact on that end of the floor. So they take pride in it, and they know that's how they can change games. Obviously, they're going to score. They still have plenty of talent and put the ball in the basket. But on top of that, getting stops and feeding off of that energy is huge to demoralize an opponent, especially when you're starting quarters like that and not giving them any life. It's big for us.
In a strange way, this on offense helped you guys hone in defensively. I mean, you get a lot of reps running around for a lot of that shot clock, and seemingly it's really improved the overall defense.
It just tests you to stay patient and focused every possession, every opportunity that you have to defend them, because you know you can't do it for 5 seconds, you can't do it for 10 seconds. You got to fight the battle of fatigue, the battle of losing focus. That's when they strike, usually in the last 5-8 seconds of the shot clock. Just taking advantage of breakdowns defensively. So having time to prepare for the sets that they run and knowing some of their tendencies, it helps us to just be one step ahead and know what's coming and be in the right place at the right time and just try to make plays.
You're expending a lot of energy on that end, but it didn't seem to affect you on the other end.
They're expending a lot of energy too, running the same set, so you gotta who wants it more really at that point. And if we get stops, push that in transition, we like our chances taking advantage of those opportunities.
How's your ankle feeling?
About the way you guys have taken care of the ball in the last stretch. I mean, turnovers.
It's big because like we talked about going into this series, a couple questions before about the possession game of this series. How do you win it? It's obviously not giving up offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities, but it's also taking advantage of every possession we have with the ball in our hands on offense. If we can keep our turnovers in single digits, it's obviously hard to do, but it's important for us to focus on that, to give ourselves more shot opportunities, more chance to get to the free throw line, and not give them any life.
Just have to continue. Just routine maintenance. Is there anything that might bother you today in the game? Anything with how you push off or play or your strength?
Everybody has some sort of aches and pains, bumps and bruises at this point in the year. Nothing concerning at all to the point where I'm worried about anything else.
How important is your role?
I got to play well to help us win. That's my job, so I take pride in that.
Any message for the fans? For your followers? Any message for them?
They know I'm excited to hopefully get a win in game 2. So.
Thank you.
Steve Kerr said that there were players he would kind of just check in with, get the pulse of the team, stay in the loop with. I'm imagining you're one of them. What are the things you might report back to him that gives the vibe of the team or what's going on?
It's not so much reporting back because he's been around us enough to know reading body language, reading the flow of what he sees on the floor, from what other coaches are saying. He knows what's going on. There are certain just principles of our team and how we're successful, things that we need to be reminded of from time to time that he does a great job of being aware of and making sure that message is heard loud and clear. For us, going into game 2, that message is, how hungry the Jazz are going to be coming out to try to steal one on the road and get home court back on their side. And it doesn't matter what happened in game 1 really when it comes to the score or how we played. We have to play even better to get the job done tonight, knowing that we come out with a lot of energy. So that's kind of the perspective that we need going into game 2. I'm sure we'll have another game 3 and beyond until it gets better.
Mike Brown said yesterday he called and Steve said, "Can't you guys figure it out?" Does that sound like him?
He's very sarcastic. He has a great sense of humor, so definitely imagine him saying something like that for sure.
How respectful is his position right now? He said he talks to Steve before practice, after practice, trying to run things the way Steve would. I mean, he seems to be.
Yeah, that's a tough balance. I mean, obviously, Coach Kerr has set up an atmosphere and a way of doing things here that's worked and been successful. He hired Coach Brown. Coach Brown aligned right with that kind of idea. So Coach Brown's done a great job so far. Just, like you said, I guess respectful is the word, but taking ownership of the opportunity right now to help us get over this next challenge. He obviously has coached the leader all the time, and that's how it should be. He's got to have confidence in himself and in his own mind and what he sees out there to make decisions. On the fly, push the right buttons in games and make the right adjustments. And, he's done a great job of that ever since game 3 in Portland. I'm sure that'll continue. And it helps to know to have the kind of camaraderie and chemistry among the coaching staff established way before any of this goes down. Those guys can continue to do what they do, even in Coach Kerr's physical absence, and not miss a beat.
Does he have a good sense of humor too?
Coach Brown?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's sneaky about it though.
Does he bring it cool? I mean, he walked in with a Harley Davidson shirt yesterday and said, "Oh, it's a quick practice. I don't even need to change it. I rode my bike." Is there kind of a cool?
Yeah, it's a little. Everybody brings their personality. That's what it makes a great team. Everybody's different. Everybody has their interests. Everybody has their way of having fun. Last year we were back was open. A's had T-shirts and some boat shoes and walk in and know exactly what he's talking about. Coach Kerr has a different swag. Coach Brown does too.